Hey Internet, Sergeant here. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into this show. Now, in today's episode, we're back with TD Bank, who's got $750 up for grabs, depending on how deep your pockets go for opening up an automated or robo brokerage account. So, in typical fashion, we'll talk about its offer, terms, conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make their money become your money. So, of course, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, there will be a blog post down below as well as a direct offer link. It is not a referral, simply gets you where you need to go the fastest. I haven't done this one yet. It's been around before. I don't think I've seen it before, so we'll talk about it and how it could potentially relate to the personal offer, personal checking offer we covered, maybe a month or so ago on here. But as far as I can tell, this brokerage account should be nationwide. I've seen people in the comments from Dr. Credit apply out of TD's normal footprint and been able to get in. So I marked it nationwide with a question mark. You have to let me know how it goes, of course, but for what I've seen, this should be nationwide. So let's get into it here to see if you want to partake. What do we have? Well, we don't have a happy person in sight. I mean, they have like little cartoon characters. I mean, the portfolio guy kind of looks happy. I don't know. You prefer to see really happy people. I'll say this one's kind of like a push, if nothing else. But there you go. There is our promotional material nonetheless. So keep it moving on to the real stuff. So what do you need to do? Open a new robo-advisor account. And I do like that they call it robo-advisor, right? Because most people say automated investing. Like, nope, robots are doing it. We like it. Pro AI, I guess. Now, fund the following amounts within 30 days of opening and maintain the balance for 90 days. So it's $1,000 is going to get you $50, $5,000 is going to net you $150, $25,000 is going to net you $250, $50,000 nets you $450, and $75,000 is going to net you $750. The bonus post 15 days after completion, so I would say 15 days from the 90-day period that it's closed. I think for this one, you're going to want to start that 90-day calendar, on day, I think it's 30, I think it's 9, have the money on deposit for 90 full days. So, from day 1 to 90, you're looking at really like 120 days. So that's kind of how I interpreted it. And then valid through April 30th of this year. So you do have a little bit of time. So overall, again, it's a brokerage account. No direct deposit required. I have not done this one yet. I haven't done it in the past. Because it's a robo-advisor company, even though the term and condition says you just have to deposit and maintain the balance, with all these robo accounts, you send the money and they automatically invested, hence the robot part. So I don't believe you're going to be able to just send the money over there and let it sit. I think it's going to get automatically swept up and invested. We saw that with the Wealthfront offer we covered a few weeks ago. We've done a U.S. Bank automated one as well. So I believe, if you're going to do it, plan on the money getting deployed somehow. Now, I don't think that's a terrible thing because, then at least it's invested. It's not sitting and it's just kind of like wasting away, right? Which kind of just makes it, hey, I'm going to invest in some stuff and then I'll get an extra little bit of money on top of it, right? So be aware of that. But overall, that is what you need to do. Pretty simple and to the point. So let's keep moving here with eligibility, fees, and closure next. And here we go. So again, we talked about it at the top of the show, but I'm saying nationwide tentatively with a question mark. I've seen people say they got in on a footprint, so that's what I'm going with. The offer is available exclusively for a new TDAI account. See, they do have AI in there. And then you can only participate in one TDAI account offer during any 12-month calendar period. Fees here, the TD Automated Investing wrap fee is 0.30% of account balances, including cash, subject to applicable discounts, promotions, adjustments, or waivers, etc., paid on a quarterly basis for TD Automated Investing accounts with balances under $5,000. The minimum annual wrap fee is $15. I did not see a closure rule listed. So, in typical fashion, there will be some fees here. It looks like if you're over $5,000, they charge it quarterly, and then the $5,000 or less, it says annual. So I'm going to say it's just once per year. So you'll get a little bit of fees, but it should. Hopefully, what you earn from the money being invested more than makes up for that. So there you have it. The real reason I'm interested, I don't think it's terrible by any means, but the real reason I'm interested is, and I don't know the answer to this. This is just thought and speculation. With U.S. Bank back in the day, to become a customer, you could open a brokerage account and then you'd be able to open up their deposit products and things like that. I'm wondering if this could potentially work the same way here, when you become a brokerage customer and then you could apply for the, like the checking and savings promo that we just talked about again a month or so ago, right? I'm hopeful. I don't know that to be the case, but that is going to weigh into my decision on if I try to do this one or not. Now, I don't, I just set my money elsewhere, but by the time April comes around, I should have enough money to do, one of these tiers again. So I might give it a try for that, or at least see what the data points say. And if this does open up, as someone who's out of footprint, who's long since wanted to open up TD accounts, then that would definitely compel me to do this, because then you're opening up yourself to, checking, savings, business accounts, and they do have some credit cards as well if you're, looking for those, right? So that's kind of like in the back of my mind, does that play work? That's not necessarily related to the promotional offer, but again, this game, it gets tougher. So being able to, increase the access to the accounts you have, the opportunities you have, is becoming, more important to me at least. So I don't know the answer to that. It's kind of just speculation. So if you do know the answer, you find out as an out-of-state person, let us know. Of course, we do have the personal TD checking savings combo offer on the website, and we did a video on it a while back as well, so it'll be a perfect time to test it out and see. Again, I plan to just when I have more money freed up to do so. So anyways, that is TD's robo investing account. So let's hit the summary slide and bring us home. And here you have it. As we said, your target is TD Bank. You want the automated brokerage account, robo brokerage, robo investing to be specific. Payout anywhere from $50 to $750, depending on how deep your pockets are. We've covered the nationwide piece at length. It gets a question mark for now. Requirements, as we said, fund the following amounts within 30 days of opening and maintain the balance for 90 days. $1,000 gets you 50, 5,000 gets you 150, 25K gets you 250, 50K gets you 450, and 75K gets you 750. Fees, yes, they are not avoidable no matter what tier you're on, and of course you can shut this down when you are done if you don't want to try to sneak into other products. And just like that, there you go. But if this one is not for you, well, then there is ProfitableContent.com, which is the channel's blog, always linked down below for you, and on the channel homepage. We not only have the latest news stories, we have bank promotions just like the TD personal offer that we covered as well, along with this one. And of course, we have credit card offers as well. In addition to that, we do have channel memberships, which is, the join button down below. It's a Discord server shared between this channel and the main channel. Join on whichever one is your favorite. It's $5 a month, cancel anytime. The gist of it is assembling some of the best bonus hunters in the game to not only refer one another, but also talk about things like this strategy, like, hey, does anyone know if it's worked? Have you tried it yet? It's just much easier to converse on Discord and game plan out these things, if you will. But of course, the thing you care about the most is when there are referral programs. We do try to use member links in videos and blog posts when applicable. Of course, this one isn't, but if it was, then we plug some stuff and hopefully get some people paid. Of course, the member gets to keep all of that. So we're 100 members strong now. We'd love to see you over there if you are interested. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. So of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel, as we're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank's money become your money, and of course, every single day over on ProfitableContent.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.